everybody. My name is Mel the Money Coach. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode on my channel called Mel the Money Coach. I'm so glad that you're here. So we talk about all things related to finances and really ways that you can improve your financial literacy and hone your skills like budgeting, saving, and investing. Now, in the last several videos, we've been doing a deep dive into types of debt. Now, a huge learning experience for me and everyone involved. I mean, holy cow, there are like 1,000 different ways to go into debt because let's be honest, that's what society wants us to do, is to get caught in this wheel of being in debt. I digress. So we're talking about savings. I get all fired up when we talk about different types of debt because it is so mind-blowing how many different ways a person can go into debt. Anyway, I digress. So we're talking about savings. So we talked about several things. The top way is to get out of debt and stop paying the bank and pay yourself instead, and to save money on groceries, cancel memberships, buy generic, buy used. And now the next way, if you do have cable still, I'm trying to think if I know of anyone who even has cable anymore. I feel like that's really kind of, going out of favor after the pandemic. But when I was doing the research, I found that the average cable bill is $217 a month. That's $2,600 a year. That's insane. I mean, that's almost half of a Roth IRA contribution, like a fully funded Roth IRA that's going to be worth millions at retirement versus a cable bill is worth nothing. And it has commercials. And I don't know about you, but with, the day and age we live in with, Netflix and Hulu and Prime and all these things where you can just binge watch whatever you want without commercials. The second you go back to having commercials, it's like, what on earth is this? I know one of the shows my husband and I watched last, it's like, these commercials are so annoying. Oh my gosh. I don't know how I used to watch TV like that. I suppose you just get used to it and that's the way it is. But if you still do have cable, you can really impact your budget by saving a ton there. And then the next way we're going to talk about is automated savings. Now, because again, we all know intellectually that we should save, but it gets very difficult, especially if you have a ton of line items that need to be paid, debt and, other obligations. It can be really challenging to have anything left at the end. Now, what really helped my husband and I, switch mindsets with this is to save first and then spend what's left, not to spend first and save what's last. So you're really switching the priorities in your mind and in your finances, and your budget can reflect that, to pay yourself first, which is savings, and then pay what's due next. Now, I know we run into trouble when we have, like the average American budget, like I talked about, has $0 left at the end of it. It's like, oh my gosh. But, so working with a coach is going to be super helpful to get your finances set up for success. And I can show you how you can do that. And so anyway, all that to say, automated savings is the way to go to meet your goals. Eliminating debt is the way to go to meet your goals. Yes. So that's all I have for you on this video, and I'll see you next time.